Hey, this little fella, it's a ring-tailed lemur. You see, they're only supposed to live in Madagascar, but nope, they're here at Powell, causing trouble. Well, we figured out where these things have gone. They're in the garden, and Mr. Brower, bless his heart, is trying his best to figure out how to fence these things in. The problem is, he's not that great at the math. This is where you come in. See, it's really all about perimeter fencing. We're trying to lay down as much fencing as possible to try and capture the lemurs. Problem is, they're also trying to lay down fencing to capture Mr. Brower. So, the question is, who can get down the most fencing? Because whoever can, they're going to be the winner. So this is the sheet you're taking home. This is just a map of Powell's garden. And the game is easy. I mean, basically, Mr. Brower is trying to fence in the lemurs, and the lemurs are also trying to fence in Mr. Brower. One team is Mr. Brower, one team is the lemurs, and you just roll 2 dice. When you roll the 2 dice, you're getting side lengths of a rectangle that you are going to plot out in the garden, okay? You're plotting out basically a perimeter fence, but it's going to kind of lay out like an area problem. You're doing sort of side length times side length. So if you get a 5 and a 6, you'd go, up 5 over 6, and you would plot out that rectangle. Only instead of figuring out the area, instead of doing side times side, you're going to count the edges. So really, I'm making a little mark on the edge of each square on the outside, and that will give me my perimeter length. And I make a little mark, that way I don't accidentally count one edge twice, which is pretty easy to do. By the end of this game, when all the garden is filled up with rectangular fencing and no more can fit, I want you guys to add up each team's total perimeter. Now, if you want to round off those numbers, if you have 22 and round that to 20, or if you have 26 and round that up to 30, it might make counting way faster, and it will give you about how much fencing you have. I kind of recommend doing that now that I'm saying that out loud. Go ahead, add it all up. The team with the most perimeter fencing laid is the winner. If you are able to do this challenge and actually capture the lemurs and help Mr. Brower out, bring the sheet directly to him, make sure your name's on it, and he will give you a signed photograph as a thank you for all the help you have offered. But, if you play as the lemurs and actually capture Mr. Brower, bring that in to me, and you will get your photo taken with the lemur, so you can hang that on your wall, and remember this always. Anyways, good luck with this. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll look forward to talking to you all next week.